Hello everybody, and welcome to another great episode of Hillbilly Wine 101. And tonight, I have a nice summer rosé, TAMARAL. It is a product of Spain. It is 100% Tempranilo grape. And check out my playlist. I have different rosés, and I try and do one from every kind of grape variety. Some of them I compare to the same grape variety made to be red. You know, they're all red grapes, these rosés generally. And well, how rosé is made, there's three ways to make it. There's the maceration, which is the most common, where they will let the juice, they will crush the juice, and they will leave the red grape skin in contact with the juice anywhere from 2 to 20 hours until it gets the desired taste profile and color, and then they will drain the juice off and separate it. Now, to make a red wine, they might leave it in contact with the skins for weeks. For the rosé, it's only 2 to 20 hours. What I like doing, and I've done it on some of my videos, is taking the a grape variety. We'll just say Tempranilo here, and I'll take a red, full red that's made from it, and the rosé, and I will compare the difference. Same exact grape. That's a great way to pick out tannins and to see what, leaving on the skin, what flavors it imparts, what kind of structure and everything that it imparts. Drinking the exact same grape, rosé style, and full-blown red. All right. Anyway, so the first way is the maceration. You take the red grape, and you leave it in contact, the juice in contact with the skin. The second way is saunier, which is where they will take a red wine, they have the wine crushed and in contact with the grape, and they will siphon off some of the early wine, and that will concentrate the rest of the wine to get real dark and real intense flavors, because they've taken out some of the early crushed grapes. And I believe that's how White Zinfandel was kind of made. Usually that would do garbage wine at that point, because they were looking to make the deep red, and but they tasted that, and I'll do a video on that. But anyway, so that's the second way. The third way is blending, where they will take a white wine and they will add some red to it, and you don't have to add. You can add a different varietal red wine. For example, if you had this Tempranillo, and you just crushed it, and then you took maybe a little bit of Cabernet and poured it in, you would change the flavor profile, and you would get that color. Or you can even have a white wine and add some red, and it doesn't take much red. Usually about 5% of the juice to be red will turn it to a rosé. That's not done too often either, and when it is done, it's mostly done with champagne. So anyway, this here is, of course, a product of Spain. It's Rosé 2015. It is 13.5% ABV. It's going to be dry. And it's certified the region that it comes from. Rivera del Duero, I think is how you say it. So let's, it had a real cork in it, for those of you that is interested. I'm going to pour it, take a look at it. I don't know if I showed you and here's the, where it certifies the region. It's got a cool little design up here on the foil. So here's the color. Nice and chilled on a nice, it's actually a nice night today. It's kind of overcast, it rained earlier, and the temperature's just perfect now tonight. Now, it's got kind of a unique smell to it. I think it smells like the dominant smell. I'm gonna laugh. This is what I've is red licorice. It's really what. There's a floral element to this, but the red licorice really shines through. When I was trying to figure that out, I couldn't put my finger on it. I was thinking, cherry liqueur. No, I couldn't. And then it hit me. It took a while, and it's red. It's red licorice. So, if you like the smell of red licorice, you will like the smell of this. Hey, did you hear that? Nice crystal. All right, so it's nice and tart, nice acidity, and you get the taste of that kind of red licorice, and maybe some what's a fruit that's kind of bitter. Tastes a little bit like a strawberry rhubarb pie filling, where you kind of have the sweetness of the strawberry and the tartness of the rhubarb. Interesting. Very interesting. So you kind of get the strawberry, and then it kind of turns into the tart rhubarb on the finish, and I can feel the acid, a little bit of the tannin that came through with the, the little bit of contact with the skin, and a little bitterness at the end there, like I say, the rhubarb hanging on. A little bit of that licoricey taste. So it's kind of interesting. It's dry. It's a dry wine. And it's very good. They had a, I think this would go good with, doesn't say on here, but, rosés you kind of use both ways. So, I mean, anything you would use, red or white, really. I mean, meats, spicy food, this would go good with, you like Thai food or some spicy Mexican food. I think this would be real good with that. But, I mean, you could, if you like it with, standing on your head eating bananas, then that's what it goes good with for you. No rules, really. So it's got a little unique smell. I gotta say, now that it's warming up, still got that rhubarb in the back, but I believe that the strawberry is going more toward like maybe strawberry licorice. Can't get the not the black, no black licorice in here, but that licorice has a unique. You stick your nose in a bag of licorice, and that's what I'm getting. So tonight is I don't want to post this, but I don't post on Friday. But tonight is a Friday. I just got off work not too long ago. So tonight I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit out here real nice, as long as it doesn't rain. I don't think it will, because it's nice and cool for a summer night. And I'm gonna let my little dog out. And I'm going to pet the dog, and I'm going to drink this wine, and I'm just going to sit here and relax tonight. All right, and that's what this is. I'm not going to eat anything with it. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to sip it, and I'm going to have the dog out on this beautiful night, and I'm going to relax. And I hope you all have a great weekend. Depending on when I post this, it'll be either Wednesday or Saturday. But and that's it. So from Hillbilly Wine 101. Share, I'm trying to get myself up. I'm getting around 800, I think, close to 800 subscribers. I'd like to hit 1,000. It's kind of a benchmark. So if there's anything you can do to help me, I appreciate it. All right? So from Hillbilly Wine 101, everybody, cheers.